go.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Coaches Called Pro Lines and Rick and Dimes. This is our NFL Pick'em Show, Week 5. I'm coming to you live from Hero Sports Bar and Grill here in Bastrop, Texas. We've got Donnie and Tristan, our expert NFL analysts and cappers. I love saying that. Put the pressure on you guys anyway. I'm telling you, guys, I'm going to start by saying this. NFL, what a shit show. I mean, I just, it's hard for me right now. I'm just being completely honest. I mean, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. You've got professional athletes out there playing like absolute dog shit.
Russell Wilson, cough, cough, cough.
Cough, cough, cough. Along
Matt
with
Ryan.
along with about 10 other, but the best quarterback in the league is Cooper Rush. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Cooper is the best quarterback in the league right now.
I think Geno still is.
NFL football is shit rotten. I can go anywhere in the state of Texas right now, any level in the state of Texas, and watch a better fucking high school game than an NFL game. And if you tell me this shit ain't rigged, fine, I'll take it, but I won't believe you. Let's start with Harbaugh. I'm going to say it one more time. Take the points, get ahead, put the pressure on the other team. No, he knows his quarterback is shit rotten. His quarterback is shit rotten. He knew he was going to throw a pick, and you lose. And then you go to last night. Last night was it was horrible. I mean, some of these guys are going to get found out. The mafia is going to get pissed. Vegas is going to there's going to be people shot and hung, and it's going to be bad because I don't believe in the NFL anymore. I don't know that I may bet on the NFL anymore. You're going to have to prove me wrong because this is getting worse than the NBA. And that's it. I'm gonna let you guys, you pros. That's my rant right there. Go ahead, boys. What do y'all got going on this week? Or how did it go last week?
You're betting the wrong shit because I don't know. You're putting all your eggs in too many baskets. I think it's not that difficult, and it's not that it's not really that deep.
Dude, are you telling me last night's game was a good professional football game?
No, I didn't know. Well, I didn't say that.
Oh, it was a great defensive game.
Are you shitting me?
That's what they'll say. That's what they'll say.
I know what good defenses is. I used to coach good defenses. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to let y'all go. How last week goes, guys.
It's true. It really is. But that's how they'll spin it anyway.
No. Last night's game was complete dog shit.
It was ugly. It was really ugly.
Yeah, like not managing even a touchdown all game. That's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, Tristan, start with you. How'd last week go? What did you see? What do you see shaping up for Sunday?
Dude, so I did my show earlier and I was looking at the lines, looking at it all. There's some trappy lines again, and they're pretty easy to spot in my opinion. Like I think the London game's trappy for the underdog. The line's at 9 and the Giants are 3-1. People are going to look at that and they're going to go, I think lines are starting to get, if you've been betting every week, then the lines
have.
Yeah, and like I'm starting to like be able to read it a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, the kicker is, that is a trap game, and we're seeing it. The line is now 7.5. So
it's still 9 for me.
And it's moved to 7.5 in most places.
It's right now for me, it's Packers -9 plus 105. So it's probably fixing to jump to 8 if I had to guess.
Yeah. It's at -7.5 across 4 of the big boards.
So we're talking about trappy. It's going from 9 to 7 to 8. Blah blah blah. You professionals are going at it. What does that mean for the idiot like me that's listening?
Well, here's the kicker.
What do I bet? Well, I mean, what does it all mean?
It is real simple. Line is at 7.5 now, and you've got 50% of the bets on the Giants and 50% of the bets on the Packers. So that should tell you Vegas is really fucking happy. That is hard to do for them. They love that. They're not losing that game no matter what. Now, the kicker is 65% of the money is on the Packers at -7.5. That is way up from the 51 that it started at when the line came out. So the money's coming in evenly, just like Tristan said. Giants fans are like, oh my God, we're Giants. And then casual fans are like, they're 3-1. Why are they 7.5, 9-point underdog? You take that. So they're taking it, but they're still losing a lot of the money because the sharp guys let's go.
Guys like us, this is what we call a stay away game. We can find better value somewhere else. You don't have to put your money here, or are you putting your money on this?
Oh no, I'm all over the Packers.
Yeah. So because what people are going to do is they're going to go, well, damn, the Packers almost lost to a third string quarterback last week, and then they also the Giants are 3-1. Like this is a layup, and it's not. Yeah. I think the Packers they're starting to put it together. They had a close call last week. I think they go to London and put on a show. So,
yeah, I agree. And just because I'm seeing the line move, it's a reverse line movement. I saw this last night when we were discussing some NCAA. I was like, ooh, that's a reverse line movement. And we didn't go into it, but I put it on my list here. Let me grab it.
So what do you, Coach? Like you look at that game and you're forced to make a bet. What are you betting?
If I'm forced to make a bet,
yeah,
I'll bet an under.
Okay, I'm forcing you to take a spread on the Packers Giants game. What are you taking?
I believe Tristan, you have the text message. I think I took the Giants.
I would think that you. I think you did.
Yeah.
Because like you have the opinion that these are all professionals, and they should show up to play,
and they are. And that's why that's why it cost me $150 to buy a fucking jersey, $250 to buy a goddamn ticket, $1,000 to go to a game and drink beer and everything. And then they play like fucking Russell Wilson and the rest of these fucking cheapskates. Fuck them. I'm over it. I really am. But you're right.
I'll give you props because you called it last week with the Patriots. I mean, if you actually bet that line, the plus 9.5, whatever it was, you won.
Sure.
So,
no, I mean, I see what you're saying, but sometimes when these reverse line movements happen, it's a good chance.
That's a whole different animal. And this is where I was getting. So we're looking at, people that are listening, guys that are on TikTok, all social media, they're thinking what I saw. The Giants are coming up, the Pack is struggling, blah, blah, blah. But now when we go in it and we start looking at bets and handles like you are, you're like, and I said it on purpose. So this is a game we should stay off of. You almost shook your head off your shoulders, Donnie, and said, no. This is what we look for. We look for reverse line movement. And this is what I want to make an emphasis on. When you guys out there are looking for something like this is what you look for. When the line is at a certain point, it goes down, it goes up, depending on who's betting. That's the stuff that we're looking for. That's the stuff that we're handing out to you guys for free.
Well, so it's that, and then it's like you really need to question why this line is so high. Like you need to look at the game and go, that line doesn't look right. So why does it not look right? And then you need to figure out why. And then you start to question again. The Giants are 3-1. The Packers have somewhat been struggling this year. This line is too high. It's high for a reason.
So in this week, we have Bucks and Falcons -10. We have Vikings and Bears -7.5. And this one is -7.5. There is the Steelers Buffalo Bills that's -14. That one is probably too low, but Vegas just hates going over 14. And I get it because they, as Coach said, they're all professionals. They should act professional. Vikings, Bears, there's good reasons why it's 7.5.
That's
Falcons, Bucks, same thing. Tom Brady literally owns the Falcons. He calls them little baby, and he's getting divorced, but he's not going to give up and lose to the Falcons. He's just looking for another ring because he just lost one.
Well, since you're doing this, let's go ahead and go down the slate.
Okay. All
right.
Well, and I was just going to say that there's reasons that Vegas doesn't put a lot of lines out over 7.5. So when you see a game like this,
Or the
and then
totals,
you see it
correct?
go down, yeah, same thing with totals. But then when you see it go down, you're like, oh, so the people that bet know more than Vegas does? That seems
Mhm.
weird. So that's what we see in a reverse line movement.
Right.
Anyway, so that's actually the first game on the list. Giants and Packers minus 7.5. The over under on that is set at 41, and the public and the money kind of like the over on that one. So what do you think, Coach?
I mean, I said
Probably,
it earlier on that one. I still like the under for the reason that you said before. They're only going to set lines so high. You're not going to see a pro game like in college that the line is 68 or 70. Because
Sure.
I mean, nobody's going to hit that. But the 40, anything under 45 really intrigues me to go under. Anything over the 45 mark intrigues me to go over. With it being early morning, wherever the hell they're playing, all
London.
that. London. They don't bathe over there and everything. I love the under. I like unders, on stuff like that. Just like college basketball. But with everything we've talked about, I'm on the Packers.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm on the Packers as well. I think they've got a team that's expanding, and they've got a good run defense. And the Giants have already proven that they can't throw a cat out of the house.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all Saquon Barkley, and if he ain't rolling, it's a bad day.
Is this? Before we go to Tristan, I'm gonna ask you guys: is this probably the worst year of quarterback play we've seen in a millennia?
I don't know about a millennia, but it's definitely not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
There are there's a few select quarterbacks that are going to do really well this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, Favre has not Favre. Aaron Rodgers has struggled early, but he's starting to connect with those receivers, and that's going to happen if you've got young receivers. It takes a minute to get that going. The Bills QB, yeah, they're fine. Patriots, they're better with their backup, which is crazy.
Hello, Dallas.
Stafford's looking good. I mean, the Lions are putting up a ton of points. They just can't stop a toilet after Taco Bell.
Jared Goff or Stafford?
Oh, sorry, Goff. I got him mixed up. Then obviously Tua was playing really great before he got injured. Don't know what's going to happen there. You now got the Jets have their main QB back after the
Baker Mayfield's been playing excellent.
Well, I was going to save him for last because he is last.
Gosh almighty.
But Herbert obviously got hurt early. Hey, Trevor Lawrence is playing out of his mind, considering the Jags. I mean, so you can't say much about that.
Other than the 4 turnovers he had that cost us money on the money line.
At the end, too. Then you've got Tannehill and whoever the Commanders have, which is, rotating sifts. Cousins going to choke in big games. We already know that. Then you got Geno Smith playing out of his mind. Like, who's going to tell me Geno's good?
Not me.
I would say it's kind of a toss-up, but it's not. The superstars are not excelling like we expected them to.
Right.
All right.
So
go
anyway,
ahead, Tristan.
What do you got with
Tristan? Go ahead.
All right, I'm on Packers. Giants literally don't have a wide receiver. I think Daniel Jones is going to play, but he's playing probably with a bum ankle. Saquon Barkley can't carry the team by himself. So yeah, I'm on Packers.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
So then after that, we've got Steelers plus 14 at the Bills. Coach, what do you think? Think this is a blowout?
Here's my thing, dude. I hate double digits. I've always been the dog. I used to call myself sharp because I bet the dog and I was wrong. But I love double digit dogs, especially in professional sports. With that being said, I think the Bills, I'll take the Bills minus 100. I think I wrote that down actually on the piece of paper. The Steelers are trash.
Yeah, they are.
It's a very bad football team. And I don't care where they play, when they play, what the weather's like, who's on the sideline, how many cheerleaders they have. I'm all over the Bills. I'll lay the points.
I agree. I think it's a pretty quick game. I think it's 21 points by halftime, and then you're
Yeah.
going to
if
be
the-
so far ahead that the backdoor cover is not going to happen.
And if we're smart and these guys follow us on the Discord, we're probably all going to bet the first half.
Oh
Bills,
yeah,
Bills,
first half
Bills
for
spread
sure.
first half, right? Go ahead, Tristan.
I'm on Bills too. This will be Kenny Pickett's first NFL start. And it's against one of the best defenses in the NFL. So it's probably going to be a rough game.
Yeah.
Welcome to the league, big boy.
Yeah.
That's it. Next up, Detroit Lions at the Patriots. We were just talking about the Lions and how well they score. -3 for the Patriots. They've got a big uptick after the win last week. So what do you guys think?
I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride the Pats. Detroit's defense to me looked like a sieve, and I just don't think you can fix it in 3 days. So give me the Pats and points.
I'm going to agree with you. That is the biggest spread on the money versus the bets and the whole board. It's almost 40%. So
Holy
I'll
cow.
take, I don't see that. We see that a ton in college, but not in the
Right.
pros. So
Right.
only 30% of the bets too. So everybody's thinking that the public really thinks the Lions are going to be at something, but I don't agree.
Wow. Right.
I hate to say I'm going to be public Joe over here, but I'm on the Lions. Because it come out today and it said the Bailey Zappi's going to start. I think just because he almost took Aaron Rodgers out back to the shed that, in Lambeau at that, and almost won in overtime. I think a lot of people think the Pats are still that team. They're not. I think the Lions are going to win this game outright.
Fair enough.
Shit. Okay.
Next
Frank
up, we got,
Zappa. Frank Zappa can play, but that's not going to fix their defense. Go ahead, Donnie. I'm sorry.
that's right. Next up is the Dolphins -3.5. So you get the hook at the Jets.
Oh no,
Okay,
baby!
ETS.
Give me the Jets. Jets. I don't know why. I know it's probably the wrong play, but that's probably one of the few teams that actually excite me.
That's kind of weird, but okay. I'll go the opposite side. I'm going with the Dolphins. I don't care who's at quarterback at that point. All you got to do is throw it up and pray, and somebody will catch it. And the Jets can't stop passing. So.
Something that was on the injury report today is Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are both questionable to start. I'm on the Jets too, Coach.
Shut up, baby. Let's go win us one.
All right, next up, Chargers -2 at the Browns.
This is a tricky one.
Ooh, yes, it is a tricky one because I don't like the 2
I don't either.
because it's begging. Now, Donnie's fixing to correct me on everything, and this is what I love. The -2 is telling me to take the favorite. I mean, you're supposed to beat them by a touchdown or a field goal. 3 points, a field goal? Give me the dog.
I'm actually with you. I'm not going to correct you. 29% of the bets, 56% of the money. In fact, I'll probably even sprinkle a little bit on the money line, just to get there. If you really want a good bet on it, though, take the over, because that's what the numbers say, and we'll see how it goes. So you could tease them together and have a really good one. Get the Browns +8.
Ooh.
Over 40. Yeah.
Ooh. Tristan?
We good.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was originally on the Chargers. The problem is the Chargers are honestly just an injury-riddled mess right now. The Browns have not played bad football with Jacoby Brissett back there, and they're at home. Give me the Browns.
I like it. Next up, the Houston Texans in a divisional match versus the Jags. We were just talking about that. -7. And the over-under on that is 43.5.
Divisional matchup, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't. That's too many points. Give me a dog. Give me a dog in a division matchup at 7. And by the way, while we're here, that last game we talked about, Donnie, make sure on the blog and the website, you talk about that teaser because I think that's a winner for us, man. I think it's a winner for everybody.
Sure.
So, but yeah, give me the dog in a 7-point divisional matchup.
Yeah, I'm actually on the Jags on this one. It has got a little bit of public money on it, but I am going to buy it down to 6.5. I think it could easily be a 28-21 game. But more than likely it's going to be like a 24-14 game. Or maybe 24-17. So yeah, I'll buy it down to 6.5.
Give me a backdoor cover.
Yeah, that's the kicker. These teams aren't going to give up. It's division. So
yeah, I'm on the Jags too. The Jaguars are a different team this year. They have looked like a team that is going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat. So I like the Jags too.
Next up, Commanders at home +2 versus the Titans.
Give me the Titans minus 100. I don't give a shit about the Commanders. Yep. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about this fucking game. Screw those guys. Give me the Texans, baby, and give me Henry's rushing props too while you're at it.
All right.
I think you're right on that. That man came out last week and just shoved it up Indy's butt. I mean, and it's a divisional matchup. And
I love it.
And then after the game, he was pissed even more. He was like, I sent it to you guys. We got to stop letting these bitches try to catch us. I've never heard that man cuss. And he was
he's going to change his team like Brady does.
Yeah.
He's going to change his team like Brady does.
He's pissed. So I think you go Titans, and I love the over on the rushing yards. I might even buy it up. Yep. I think it's set at like 84, but we're
gonna climb the ladder, baby.
Oh yeah,
climb the ladder.
Yeah, I'm on the Titans too. I think the Titans finally figured out how to win football games, and it's give the fucking ball to Derrick Henry.
Thank you.
Give the ball to fucking Henry, dumbass.
Yeah. Let the defensive coordinator call the offensive plays. Give the ball to Henry. Give the ball to him.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Next up, the Bears getting 7.5 versus the Vikings. We were just talking about, these numbers that are over 7. This is one of them. Also, divisional round matchup.
No. I'll tell you what, I have turned the corner 2 weeks ago. My favorite baseball team from here on out is the Chicago Cubs. It's spent a lot of time over there, but no on the Bears. No on the Bears. No, I'm going opposite. No, give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Vikings are coming off a pretty good performance in overseas, and I'm going to take Vikings -7. I buy down the hook in case I might even buy down 1. What I'll probably do is leave 2 units onto the -7.5 and put 4 on the -6.5. That way,
there you go.
Do some tricks.
Yep.
Yeah. Boys, we're agreeing a lot this week. That's kind of scary. I'm on the Vikings too. I mean, the Bears offense reminds me of the Broncos and Panthers offense. They hate to score.
Yeah.
So give me the Vikings.
I like it.
Next up, the Seahawks traveling to New Orleans. Geno Smith versus whoever the hell the Saints are going to throw back there. But the Saints are -5, even though all that.
Oh my gosh. I haven't looked at bets and handles or anything like that. But Geno's trending for me. Give me Geno. I'll lay 5. I'll lay 5.5 with Geno.
I'm with you there as well. I think even sprinkle a little bit on the money line.
I like it
at +190, but I really like the over on this one. So if you want it's 45, but the Saints are giving up 20.
Let's tease it.
They're giving up 23 points a game, and the Seahawks are giving up like 16. Yeah, yep. I think you got some parlay action in there as well. So you can tease or parlay.
I like it.
Boys, I'm on the Seahawks too.
I like it. Let's go.
Big
week of coaches call, baby.
I have no idea why the Saints are favored in this game. They suck.
Me either.
The Seahawks have at least come out and showed that they can score points. And then they show up in big moments when it matters. The fucking Saints are garbage. Give me this. I like the Seahawks money line.
Oof, let's go.
Next up, Falcons plus 10 at the Buccaneers. I'll tell you this, the money on this one is pretty even as far as the bets are concerned, but the Buccaneers have a 10-point swing on how much money is being taken in. The over-under on this one is set at 46. And again, pretty close on that. What do you guys think?
No, dude. No, that's double digits in this one. Give me the dog. Give me the points. I'll even buy one. No, I don't need to buy it. Give me the points. I'll take the points. Give me the dog.
I'm on the other side. It's Tom Brady just handles two teams like bitches, and he calls one of them Giselle and one of them Giselle. And that's the Bucks and the Titans, and he's gonna fuck them up because that man's gonna be pissed. So and full everybody's back now. No, I think Godwin, it was listed as probable, and Julio was listed as probable. So they've been upgraded. The only sad thing about it is we lost Cole Beasley. He retired.
Oh man. Tristan.
I like the Falcons in this game. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people think. I say it week after fucking week. The goddamn Bucks are overrated. They are not that damn good. They're not good enough to cover a 10-point spread this year. They're not.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
I get it.
The Falcons.
All right, let's roll.
Next up, Niners and Panthers. The Niners are traveling to Carolina and they're giving up 6.5.
You
Tristan,
gonna let me go first on this one?
Yeah.
How'd that happen, buddy?
Come on.
I'm on the fucking 49ers, man. Dude, we suck. I mean, there's no until we can figure out. I mean, so like real talk, our defense is pretty good. But it doesn't matter because we're not going to score points. So I'm on the 49ers.
Me too. I'm on the 49ers. I'm not. I mean, I want to bet Tristan's team, but God, they're fucking horrible. No, give me the Niners.
Before Donnie goes, I'm going to interject real quick. I think the only reason this game is so low is because I say low at 6.5. I think it's because the Niners are coming off a short week. And they're flying across the country. That's the only reason I can think of.
Short week, big win.
Yeah.
I get it 100%. But I'm still taking the Niners.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
It's that one. That's a layup if you want to call it that.
Next up, this is the game of the week as far as scoring goes. I believe it's the highest one. I don't think there's anyone higher. At 49.5, 48.5. Eagles and Cardinals. Eagles going to Arizona, giving up 5. Coach, what do you got, buddy?
God dang it. You know,
this is going to be a good game. So go ahead.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a good game. But you know my hatred for Murray, my disdain for their coach.
Bet with your head, not your heart.
Give me the Cardinals at home, man. Give me the Cards at home. And I know I really think Philadelphia's a really good team, but I'll take the Cards at home.
I'm on the other side. I'm taking the Eagles, and I'm loving the over at 48.5. That's a climb the ladder game right there because that game could easily end 30-40. Like there may be 70 points scored in that because the Cardinals can't stop anybody, and the Eagles aren't great at stopping people. So I think they may get close to the 48 by halftime.
Ooh, I like it.
This will be the Eagles' first loss of the year. Give me the Cardinals.
Right.
And this is the guy that said, "Don't bet with your heart, honey."
I know. That's fine. He likes Mighty Mouse.
He does.
Nah, I think so. Like on a strength of schedule, conversation. I think this is going to be their first true test. The Eagles, that is.
Who is the Eagles played?
We're probably going to be betting it. We're probably
nobody.
Nobody?
No, nobody. Nobody worth talking about. No.
Okay. All right. I thought they played the Ravens.
No. The
Ugh.
Eagles?
Did they not play the Ravens?
No.
Who did they play?
Nobody. No fucking body. They've had a cupcake schedule. I think this will be the first.
That's the talk in the Discord. They played nobody.
They haven't played.
Yeah, they
nobody.
played the Jets. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they played the Vikings.
And listen, and like Grizz has a point. You play who's in front of you. I get
Lions,
it, but
Vikings, Commanders, and Jaguars. So
the only notable win on there is the Vikings.
So you think the Jags suddenly aren't notable anymore?
They're not on that level yet. No.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious. All right. Next up, the Cowboys on their rejuvenated life, getting 5.5 when they travel to LA. What do you think?
Coach.
Wow. See, this is a tough one here. I'm gonna go with the boys. I'm going with the Cowboys. I think there's just too many things going wrong at the Rams. I just don't think they're there yet. If this game was, in 3 or 4 weeks, maybe different. But give me the Cowboys right now before Dak Prescott gets back on the fucking field.
It's a good call. I like that. I'm going Cowboys as well, but I really like the under at 42.
Yes.
The Cowboys got a great defense, and the Rams defense is finally starting to come around, even though we didn't see it a lot last week. They did show a lot of life. So, I mean, I think that game falls in that 35-point range.
And I really think I may be overstepping my bounds. I really think the Cowboys have the best defense in the league right now.
I think it's between them and the Bills. Yeah,
that's not an overstatement. That's
okay.
Fact.
I'm watching film. I went back and watched film with Russell on the Cowboys. Dude, you go back and watch these guys. Every tackle, every pass, they've got at least 5 to 6 white helmets, silver helmets, Cowboys at the ball, like in 2.5 seconds. I mean,
the only bad thing is sometimes they tackle themselves.
So
Tristan, what do you got?
That defense being that good is a credit to how good Dan Quinn is at being a defensive coordinator. He is shit for being a head coach, but putting his ass at being a defensive coordinator, he's one of the best in the league. I'm on the Cowboys as well. I think,
dude, we talk about it all the time. Stay in your lane, right?
Yep.
We talk about it in the college podcast and here. Stay in your lane and do a great job.
But it's fucked up because he's doing such a good job. He'll probably get another head coach job again. He should stay right where he's at, and because he's doing fucking phenomenal there.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, I'm on the Cowboys.
I like it. All right, we go to primetime game number 1. Well, we already had number 1. And that was who was that? Colts and Broncos.
Yeah. I had Broncos.
Yeah, I did too. This one though is Bengals plus 3.5 versus the Ravens. Divisional game at night in Baltimore.
Give me the Bengals. Joey B, come on, Joey Shiesty, let's go.
Yeah, I'm with Donnie.
Here's the thing. We talked about this earlier. Home teams cover like 70% of the time at night.
We already had 30% right here.
We already had the 30%. The Broncos lost. Can't have any more. Vegas is like, no, we're done.
So yeah, right. I was on the Colts there, so I might lose this one, but I still got to go with Joey.
I'm on the other side at the Ravens, and I love the under on this one. 47.5. They think that the Bengals are just going to come out and score a ton, and the Ravens aren't giving up any points. Like they're doing really well this year as far as point wise. So I'm going to take the minus 3.5, and then I'm also going to throw a bunch on the under.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. I said it in week 1. Lamar's out to bet on himself, and he is doing a fantastic job at that and having one arguably as good of a season, if not better than his MVP season. So give me the Ravens.
Last game on the field, divisional game where the Las Vegas 1-3 Raiders travel to the Kansas City Chiefs and get 7 points. Kansas City's -7. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, dude. I mean, we knew that the Raiders weren't going to go undefeated. We called they were going to win this. I mean, Vegas wasn't going to let them go and forever. In saying that, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I just give me the Chiefs. I fucking hate doing this because I don't like Mahomes either, but give me the Chiefs at home. That's a great place to play at night. I mean, they got that home field advantage is serious.
Arrowhead is a hard place to play.
Yeah. Give me
Not
the
only
Chiefs,
that,
man.
it's going to be a big game. It's Monday Night Football. I'm with the
Yeah.
Chiefs, and the actual I was mistaken earlier. The highest total is the Chiefs and Raiders at 51.5, and I'm also going to take the over on that as well because I think this could easily be a 38-20 game or 21 game. Hell, it might be a 45-21 game. So
I see KC scoring at least 42.
yeah, I think they score a majority of it.
So I'm on the Chiefs, but it's not that easy. There's one thing that I keep saying about the Raiders. They 1-3, but them motherfuckers score. They can score the ball, but I am on Chiefs -7. The official bet will definitely be bought down to like 6.5 or 6.
Sure.
And you want to talk about climbing a prop ladder? I will probably be all over Devontae Adams that night.
There we go.
Over receiving yards.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying they finally start connecting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like it.
We agreed more time. We agreed more times than not tonight, boys.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on, and I think we're what what's our record, huh?
We're in week
What's
5.
our record?
I don't know the record.
Yeah, I don't know the record here.
I had it. I think. Oh my gosh, we're I think 2 or 3 games above 500.
Yeah, we're about
2 or 3 games above 500. I think this week, coach's call. I think we blow it out of the water this week, and we create a little space between the wins and the losses on this one. I like what we're talking about. But again, you guys got to go to coachescall.store, click the menu button, go to the Discord. Donnie and Tristan both gave you a lot of prop bets, a lot of parlays, a lot of teasers, a lot of ladder climbing that we're going to do. It's one of those things. I mean, Derrick Henry, come on, DH, let's go, baby. We got to, over the 80-something yards. Y'all got to go over there and follow us on the Discord because we do a lot more damage there than we do here. Like I said, we are over 500 here. I expect we're going to do great this week. But you got to go into the Discord also. We've got our merch store up. Donnie and Tristan doing a fantastic job with that. Go over there, get you a shirt or a cap.
got some new ones. Hey, we got some new ones this week that just hit. They got up on the website. Let me see what we got.
We got them up on the website. I know I got a couple of shirts and some caps
we
and stuff. And
we added slam dunks as we get ready for basketball. We added hashtag free, but the big one everybody wanted. What would Bert do? It's up.
What would Bert do? So go to coachescall.store and you can look at all that. Also, make sure you go to Spotify, and we're up on YouTube. Make sure you go over there. You can comment on YouTube. Let us know how we're doing, what you think, what you want to hear, what you want to see. And if you want to be a part of it, let us know. And we'd love to have you. Guys, y'all got anything else for the week? What you think's going on?
No, I'm pretty good. I do like the Eagles Cardinals over. We didn't talk about that much, but I think that's a good spot for an over because they're both going to score. I mean, because they're going to get some trick plays out of Hill, and
we didn't do top plays, just for the record.
Let's do it. Coach, what do you think your top play is?
We can give just give one. Let's do one.
I like Tennessee.
Damn, you took mine. I have to get another one.
Yeah, I like the Tennessee. I like the Tennessee
the money line or the plus or the -2.
Well, no, I picked the -2, but I'm going to be like Donnie. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bet both, but my top play is going to go money line. Let's go ahead and try to double our money on this one.
Okay.
Tristan, what do you
Donnie?
think? No, I'm last.
Okay. Seahawks money line, baby.
Seahawks money line. What is that?
It's like plus 230.
190. Plus
Yeah.
190.
Yeah,
is what we
you'll double your money real quick.
got. Nice. I see what he did
I
there.
like it.
I'm doing, and that's not. I'm not just throwing bullshit out there. By the way, like I genuinely like the Seahawks to win this week.
All
No,
right.
I get it. I get it. Since Coach took mine, I'm going to go with the Dolphins minus 3.5. I think it's one of the top plays on the board anyway. If you want, you can get the money line at minus 175 and then also throw some on the minus 3.5. I like climbing the ladder on this one. So I'll probably go like 6 on the money line, 3 or 4 on the minus 3.5, and then like 2 on minus 7.5.
Oh, damn. There you have it, guys. Make sure you go to CoachEsCALL.store, hit the menu button, follow us on the Discord, because these guys are going to bet we got all kinds of bets going on. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a great week, even though I do really dislike the NFL.
Prop bets are really starting to pick up.
Yeah. Prop bets are picking up. Quarter bets, half bets, totals. Donnie climbs the ladder every two or three games here. And we just tell everybody, it doesn't cost anything. And then go to CoachEsCALL.store, find our merch store, get you a shirt or a cap or two, man. We got some great stuff going on. Not only that, follow us on Spotify and YouTube, and basketball's on the way, hockey's on the way. We've got playoff baseball, MLB. We've got guys, we're going to start some new podcasts too. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited about it. Guys, I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know I'm over here remote at this bar, but I think it was a great time. Any last words?
Not for me.
Nope.
Just join the Discord so you can make some money.
All right, guys, this is your coach with Donnie Betts and Tristan Dunn, our millennial vampire over there. This is Coach's Call. We're this is what we're doing. Week 5, right? We're picking
That's
lines
it.
and stacking
That's it.
dimes. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. Hey, let's make some money this week, and I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.